Thank you very much, Mrs. Master of Ceremony, Mr. President, Ministers, Representative, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy to honor the invitation received by President Denis to be with you this morning. When I was coming to the forum, I was thinking which kind of remarks I may do in front of you, most of you people from the public and the private sector, looking for this kind of detailed and technical explanations. I mean, I'm a humble ambassador of the European Union to Somalia, and even if you know that ambassadors are supposed to know something, or even if it is little about everything, and being able to address all different kinds of audience, I prefer to choose a different approach with you. I will not take too much of your time, but I think I will, the symbolism of having me here this morning is just to show that we are working together with you, together with the authorities from Puntland, together from the authorities of the Federal Republic of Somalia, together with the private sector, with the men and women of Somalia, together with the international community. We are all working to change the perception that, the rest of the world has about Somalia. This is a wonderful example. This is really a milestone in this work that we need to do together to tell our own societies that Somalia, the Somalia in 2019, it is not the Somalia that most of them they are keeping in their minds. And it is a Somalia, it is a Puntland open for business. And they should come, and they should try to create partnership with the courageous Somali entrepreneurs to develop business. Let me give you an example. It is a personal example, and you will excuse me, but we have heard before how 40 or 50% of the population in Puntland is less than 35 years old. I was in this area of Somalia 27, 28 years ago. And at that moment, if somebody that didn't know Somalia, didn't know Puntland, didn't know other part of the country, the only thing that you saw at that moment was weapons. Young people, technical people, militia with weapons everywhere. And normal people struggling to survive. But even at that time of difficulties, beyond this first impression, I was really touched to see that at that moment I could transfer. It was possible for me to transfer money from Europe to Somalia. There were ways normally run by entrepreneurs, by Somali business people that allow safely to transfer money from Europe to Somalia. Even at that time, it was easy to get a flight, international flights. Of course, they were not big companies, they were not totally recognized, but it was possible. That made me think a lot about the capacity of Somalis to do business, to launch new initiatives and to create a better economy for their people. Now, 27, 20 years later, we don't see any more weapons all over. We saw infrastructures, we saw movement, we saw ladies, and I'm very happy to see so many women in the room. We see ladies in the public sphere. When I have the privilege with President Denis to visit the fair, I saw that most of the stands are run by women. So we saw this, we need to pass this information, this image. And I hope I count on you, and please you count on us, count on the EU to continue pushing to change this perception. This country is open for business. And on the EU side, we are partnering with financial institutions like the World Bank and others really to launch new initiatives in favor of better infrastructure, in favor of green and digital economy, in favor of microfinances and microcredits, in favor of something that we cannot forget when talking about young people, better technical training. We need to give these people opportunities to be trained and respond to what the private sector is going to request them. But let me tell you also, people from the private sector, please, when you come to Puntland, when you come to Somalia, please save a small percentage of your investment to train people. This is working also in other parts of Africa. Big companies and companies doing investment, but at the same time training young people. But count on us, count on private partners also to do that with you. So this is what we are thinking, but again, I didn't want to do a technical remark. I only wanted my presence here, beyond responding positively to the invitation received by the President, is also to say the EU is very attentive to what you are doing. The EU is very happy to see Puntland once again spearheading the new Somalia, and we are always encouraging the Puntland authorities to continue this way. Puntland is already an example for other parts of Somalia, is an example for other parts of the region, and we will really be very happy to continue supporting these efforts. Thank you very much.